Everybody, John Van Dyke here for New Jersey Expo. Today is Monday, May 17th, 2021. Time is 7:54. The sun's going down, so let's try to get this last story in before we lose our light. And this one is reported in Newsweek. It's on other places too, but I picked it up on Newsweek. And it reads as follows. It was reported on May 1st of this year. Missouri police officer dies days after being charged for punching female cop on duty. Once again, another cop committing violence against a female. This one is a cop. I'm assuming they must have had maybe a romantic situation going on there. All right, let's read it real quick, find out what's going on. A St. Louis police officer passed away just days after he was charged with physically assaulting a female officer on duty. On Saturday, Sergeant Keith Barrett of the St. Louis Metropolitan Police said that Officer Rashard C. Lovelace, 31, had died according to the St. Louis Post-Dispatch. A spokesman for the St. Louis Metropolitan Police Department told Newsweek Sunday that officers responded to a call for a shooting in the 4100 block of Walsh and located an adult male deceased suffering from an apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound at around 11:30 a.m. The male was pronounced deceased at the scene and identified as Rashard Lovelace. The spokesman added, Rashard Lovelace was a 31-year-old black male and had been an St. Louis Metropolitan Police Department officer for 1.8 years. The force investigation responded and is handling the ongoing investigation. At the time of his death, Lovelace was facing 4 counts of fourth-degree domestic assault for allegedly assaulting a female officer on several occasions while on duty. So it's pretty evident he had a romantic relationship going on with her. And his way of trying to control the situation is to get violent.
Man, you stupid bitch!
Reported the Post. Lovelace was in a relationship. Oh, here we go. Lovelace was in a relationship with the victim during the assault, according to court documents. Lovelace was accused of punching the officer in the chest twice and aggressively placing his hands around her neck twice between July and August 2020. My question is, why was she still with him? Let me tell you something, ladies. The minute a guy lays a hand on you, you leave. And it's just another example. Even you badge money cops out there, don't get involved with another cop. At least 4 police officers became witness and issued testimonies and charging documents. Lovelace was released early this week after the judge had initially revoked his bond. One condition attached to Lovelace's bond ordered the officer to remain at a distance from his alleged victim. The deceased officer's next court appearance was scheduled for May 18th, that's tomorrow. He was still employed by the police department at the time of his death. Newsweek reached out to St. Louis Metropolitan Police Department for comment. The story will be updated with any response. Lovelace's case came after 2 other St. Louis cops were charged with rape. Oh, Jesus. Rape earlier this year, according to the Post-Dispatch. Well, there you go. You got 2 things here. You got domestic violence against this cop, and then he went and he popped himself. So I guess he couldn't handle it anymore. And this is what's running around out there with guns, trying to protect us. This is why I don't say they're not protecting anybody. How's that protecting? That female cop's lucky she's still alive. I'm surprised he didn't go over and pop her and then pop himself. And then they end up the story here that there's 2 other cops in that department that were charged with rape. There's 2 things. I want to say sexual violence and violence against women are the 2 #1 crimes that bad cops commit. It's violence against, you can boil it down to, it's violence against women that they perpetrate all the time. And then from there, it's other things like child abuse, child pornography, DWI, drugs, assaulting, beating people up, that kind of nonsense. But the #1 go-to for these dysfunctional cops out there is violence against women. So women, whether you're a cop or you're just a regular badge money out there, you better think, I keep warning you, think twice before you get involved with them, because you don't know which one you're getting. You might get the good cop out there, and you might get this clown right here who gonna hit you and beat you up a couple times, and then he shot himself. Fortunately, maybe he did everybody a favor by shooting himself and taking himself out. He won't hurt any more women. And it looked to me like he was gonna lose his job because he did this crap while possibly he was on duty, she was on duty, and imagine you and I, we go to work and we got a girlfriend at work or a boyfriend at work, and we assault that person. How long you think we're gonna keep our job, right? The minute the assault becomes brought to the boss's attention, you're out the door. There's no hearing. There's nothing.
Come on, man.
You're fired. All right, I'll put this link in the description. You can go read the full story yourself. Let me know what you think in the comments section. Till next time, people.